To start, we're going to log on to our Gmail address, and from here we're going to access, we want to go to your published site, the site that you created. You can do that in one of two ways. You can go to your Google Drive and open up the website there, which will bring up the website in the editor mode, and you can then make sure your website's been published. Click on the down arrow and then click on View Published Site, and this will bring up your site. Or you can enter in your URL that you created, your shortened URL that you created for your website, and hopefully it brings you here to the same place. And this is the site that we want to access. So we're going to copy this original URL that was created, not the shortened one you created, but the original one that came with the website on our published site. We're going to copy that. And then we're going to search for something called Google Analytics. So type that into the search bar, and it'll bring up something that looks like this, a search result. And you can click on Analytics or Analytics Google. And that should bring up a site that looks like this. And you want to make sure you're logged into your email. And when you click on Sign Up, it's going to bring you to a site that looks like this. And this is where we create our Google Analytics account. And the first thing we're going to do is give an account name. Now this can be anything that you would save a group of web pages under. So let's say you have more than one web page, and if they all have to do with a certain topic like clothing, then you might want to call this account Clothing. Because our websites right now have to do with school, pick a school-related topic, such as like maybe SHS or Google+. Then we come down to the website name. Well, our website name is our Google+ website. And here we're going to paste that URL that we copied, so we're going to Control-V. All right? And then we'll see that all the way at the end. Hit the arrow key or the home button and come back here to the beginning, and we see that this first part starts with an HTTPS. So we're going to select here from this drop-down menu HTTPS, and we need to delete the parts. So you see how this has up to the double marks. So we're going to wait for the double marks and just delete those because it already gives us that part right here. Then under Industry, because this is for school, we're going to click on Jobs and Education. Reporting time zone, let's go ahead and choose good old Arizona, Mountain Time, Arizona. And for the sakes of this class, let's opt out of all the marketing and emails that they would send us. So we opt out all that, and when you're done with all that, go ahead and hit Getting Tracking ID. And then Google will just come up with the terms of service. We're going to hit I accept, and it takes a second to load. And then you see here, so we got all this information here. We'll learn more about this, but what we want right now is this tracking ID. So we're going to highlight that, oops, not just the tracking ID, not everything else. Highlight the tracking ID, we're going to hit copy. All right, so Control-V or right-click and hit copy. And they're going to come back to our site editor. So it needs to say published here, not to the published site, but to the site editor. And here we're going to click on these little double or triple dots. And right here we have Site Analytics. Click on that. And then you're going to copy or paste your tracking ID in there. What that does is links your website with your Google Analytics account so that you can now start to see different things that are going on with your website, visits and who's visiting them, what language they speak, all kinds of different things, which we'll spend more time on in the future. But right there, in a nutshell, that is how you link a Google Analytics account to your website. Thank you.